Hello everyone, good to see you again. Welcome to another episode of Outcast Carper. Today we're off to do a little bit of match carp fishing and hopefully pick up a few roach, rudd, perch. I've prepared some spam with curry powder. I've punched out some meat basically, and I'll show you it when I get to the lake. It's a really good tactic. It's an all-round brilliant bait that nobody really capitalises on. What I do is I make them into little tiny cylinders, about 6 or 8mm, dust them with curry powder in the box, and put them on a tiny little pre-made hair rig. So yeah, it's just going to sort of ledger fish sort of on the little method feeder rod. Then I'll break out the Matchman float rod, and see if we can get a few takes on the float, and just take it from there really. Bit of a fun day down Brookhall, which is my little long sort of lake, if you like. It's a long narrow lake, match lake, purpose built, stocked with tons of carp and lots of little silvers. Right, so we're here, just coming down this private road, and I forgot to mention something earlier. Whichwood reel that I ordered in the week, the extricator 5000 FD turned up yesterday, but it didn't have the ratchet part in the spool, so the clutch was completely silent, which was really off-putting. And I thought, should I try it? Should I keep it? And then I thought, nah, the actual clicky sound actually makes that reel what it is. So I sent it back. A bit of a faff, but I sent it back, ordered another one, and hopefully get that at the end of this week. So still going to be 2 carp rod fishing, but what a bloody palaver. So you think you'd check it before you sent it out, eh? Never mind, just approaching the lake. We'll get set up and I'll talk you through what I'm going to be doing. So what we got is a little inline guru lead. That is a 1/3 of an ounce, super small, 10 grams. Then we've got a micro swivel attached to the main line, which is £8, and then we've got some guru QM1s, size 14s, on a £7 hook link, and they've got a little quick stop hair rig, so it's perfect for meat. So I'm going to get this tied up and whacked out in the water. This is the swim. I've got a nice overhang there, this side, where the rod is. The rod isn't ideal because the ground is absolutely like concrete, so I've had to put it in the mud next to it. That's my little bait runner reel. Got some fizzing in the swim already in front of me, and to my left I've got another overhang and a nice little quiet area, so I'll bait both sides up, see how we get on. My little go-to bag, unhooking mat, all the bits and bobs ready to hand. Not quite a proper matchbox, but yeah. And the lad opposite has just had a nice screaming take, so hopefully he'll have a fish on the bank in a minute, if he gets his landing net sorted out. His dad does. 20 to 1 in the afternoon. It's roasting hot. It's about 28 degrees, really muggy with on and off sun. There's a few sort of dads and lads out today, so a little bit of noise, but I'm over on the quiet side. There's nobody else on this side. So yeah, I'm going to get some meat on the go. I didn't show you the meat, but here's the meat in the box. As you can see, it's all dusted nicely with curry powder, and there's about 40 hook baits there, so it's plenty for an afternoon's fishing. So yeah, I'm going to get some meat on and hopefully see what attracts into the swim. This is a stunning little lake, by the way. It's really grown up now. Now we're in full summer. Beautiful day. Right, it's been ages. I've only had a bream and a roach so far, but now I've got a pretty little mirror in the net. Let's have a look. There we go, nice little mirror. Let's get her back, get another one. Let's get this one unhooked. Had 2 carp now. Bites are starting because it's about 3:30 now, so I think they've moved round and they've found this bit of shaded margin. So yeah, pleased with that. Just leaving, not even baiting up, just putting a single hook bait down in the margin and just leaving it there while I muck about with the other float rod. So I've got a lift float on the another rod, and I'm getting lots of bites, but the meat isn't staying on the hook very well, so I might have to switch over to sweet corn. It's quieting down a bit from a people point of view. People with the kid are just packing up, but the bites have been coming from just down in this little edge here. So you know, the rod is just here, and I'm just plopping it in there. And the other bites are where the reflection of that orange thing is in the water. There's just a little marginal shelf there, so I've been picking them off there. So a few little roach and bream, so that's good fun. Hoping for a perch as always. Nice dark sort of wild carp in the net. Absolutely livid. There we go, nice little dark one. Stunning little colours. It's getting a bit frantic now, thick and fast bites. Another common in the net. I'll get him out. Minimum fuss because it's really hot. So this is the ledger rig. Switched over to these tiny little bait screw hooks. Using my tiny little 8mm dumbbell pink hook baits. Seems to be working well. This is a 15-inch hook link to the lead. Quite long, but yeah, these seem to be working well. Just had the perfect lift on the float. Nice little roach. Or is it a rudd? Oh, it's a rudd. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. Got one on the float rod. Absolutely hooping it round. My tiny little reel is struggling. Love it when you get a full bend in the rod. Wicked. Yep, another nice common. Upside down, sorry. On the float. On 4-pound line. Another one on the float rod. Nice little scrapper. Well, it's 20 to 5 and it's kicking off. Both rods are just going float rod, then ledger rod, float rod, ledger rod. Mad. But it's died off a little bit now because the ducks have been diving on my spots. So I think it might take a little while for the fish to come through again. But it's been mad the last few minutes. Good fun, good fun. Another nice common, about 3-4 pounds. Get him sorted out, back in the water. Another one on the lift float, just changed the float to a bigger one. And I was missing a few bites, but now seem to be connecting better. So let's have a look what we got. Hey, look at that. Lovely rudd. Perfect little fish for the summer. Let's get it back. Another rudd. I'm now fishing a foot under the surface, so I'll show you the rig. So I've got size 14 with a piece of meat on the end, and then we've got about a foot with a quite a large shot. I think it's an AB shot, and then a 3 AA crystal waggler. Seems to cock it about there, and it casts fine. And there seems to be a lot of rudd up in the water, so not that I can see them, but just to give you an idea, they're just out there in a little shoal. So let's get it cast out and see if we can watch the float go up and down. Rudd, they take it on the drop. There's the float. It's just gone out. Oh, there we go. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Schoolboy error. This cast lost the float in the tree. Idiot. Never mind. Well, it's been a lovely day. Just had about 6 or 7 rudd on the bounce before I cast in the tree. So I've packed that rod down now. There's no point carrying on because it's 6:30, and just going to see if I can nick one more bite in the margin with the other rod before I pack up. So thanks very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully with 2 carp rods, proper carp rods, and some action down my local lake, Oliver's. So on that note, have a lovely weekend, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.